am Jen Starr, and I'm here in Germany at Viva Decor. And we're going to do a quick background for an art journal page to show you a few different products, how they work well together. So I'm going to start with some 3D stamp paint, which has a really pretty sheen to it and a very pretty texture. We're going to start with silver gold, and I'm going to stir this up just quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm working just on some white cardstock. And I'm going to put a quick coat on my paper in the background of the 3D stamp paint. And I put it on pretty generously because I really like to see the bling that's in it. It's got a very pretty effect. But I want to work quickly because what I'm going to do to start with is use a stencil. And I'm going to remove some of this color over the stencil with a baby wipe. So of course you could be doing this in an art journal. You could do this for a card background. You could do it for a scrapbook page. Any of them works. But I'm going to do the background quick. And then, while the paint is wet, I'm going to take a stencil. This is one of Viva's stencils, which I love. And I'm going to layer it on my background and use a baby wipe. And I'm going to just quickly but gently rub away the paint over the stencil to give it a tone-on-tone design. And then I'll pick this up and move it to a different area. And it's leaving a little bit of a texture, which I absolutely love. And it's one of the really good things about 3D stamp paint, that it gives kind of an embossed effect. It has a bit of a texture to it, which is really cool on your backgrounds. Okay, so I have two going here so far. You see the tone on tone? I didn't bring it all the way down to the white, but it gives it a really pretty look. Okay. So here we go. So far, that's my first layer. And then I'm just going to quickly hit that with a heat gun before we add the next layer. All right, so this is dry, and I wanted to see if you can pick up, if the camera will pick up some of this texture on here. When I dry this, when you pick it up, it gives almost like a little pucker effect, but it really gives a really neat look in here and really cool texture. So that's dry. Now I'm going to add not only another layer, but another shine as well. So we're going to work now with precious metal colors. These are a thinner paint, which you want to shake up. They have balls inside so that you mix up all the mica and shine that's inside. I just want to show you this. Look at the shine that this has. This stuff is really cool. So you can use this on just about anything. It's very multi-surface. This is on wood. So of course it'll work on paper too. It also works on just about anything else, glass and plastic and anything else you want to play with it on. We're going to go on with the stencil. And these stencils all come in a set, so there's more mandalas with this. So I'm just going to go on and overlap these now. Now that we've removed color with the stencil, now we're going to add color with the stencil. So I'm going to take my blue and my green here. And if I can get it open, take the seal off. I'm going to stir it first. I'm going to give it a little stir all the way down to the bottom. I shook it up, but I'm going to stir it a little bit on the craft sheet. I don't need a lot. And I'm going to do the same with the green so that I can blend my colors as I go. Okay. All right, so here comes my green. Now, I'm going to use, this is a foam pouncer brush, which is going to be great because it's going to get just nice and just the right amount of paint. So I'm going to pick some up and I'm going to work it in so that I don't have too much on my brush. And I'm just going to pounce over the stencil very, very easily. I'm going to pick up some more and keep going. Now I'm adding this fairly thick, so that I'm getting more of an opaque look to this. I could also, instead of dabbing it, I could swipe it a little bit, and that would make it more faint. So see how opaque that is, but can you see the difference in the shine? There it is. See the shine on that? So it's really effective. So I'm going to move this one over, keep going, adding color. This time, I'm going to swipe it a little bit so it's a little bit of a softer effect. A little more subtle this way. So I'm going to keep layering these colors, layer, layer, layer. Going to add more colors and keep going. And these to me scream, I want to put these little dots, I want to add pearl pen and glitter pen and everything else to keep adding to the mixed media effect. So 3D sand paint, precious metal paints, it's all about the layers. Have fun.